Okay, the second area in turning to crime is the reason we turn to crime is because of our cognitions. That is, there's a fundamental difference in thinking patterns between criminals and non-criminals. The names are Yochelson and Samenow, 1976, and they are looking for, do criminals have a unique pathology thinking pattern to non-criminals, and this explains why they turn to crime and others don't. Yochelson and Samenow are psychoanalysts. That means they take on Freudian theories as to why people turn to crime. They interviewed criminals, and it was actually action research. They were trying to treat these criminals as well as find out thinking patterns, pathologies of criminals. They had 4 aims, but these aims are roughly to work out the criminal personality, to establish personality disorders in criminals through thinking patterns, and to look at ways of preventing crime, so changing thinking patterns. It was a longitudinal study done over 14 years. To start with, it had 255 criminals involved. Now, some of these were classed as insane, so they were in mental institutions, but they had been convicted of a crime. Others were just convicted of a crime and in general prisons in America. Now, they were a bit like lemmings here. Only 30 of them, after the 14 years, actually completed and were still with the same doctors. So these are just doctors who are working in prisons, trying to use psychodynamic theory to help criminals. So only 30, so that attrition is appalling. Now, after interviewing these people for several years, what they came up with was, yes, they do have a unique pathology, a unique thinking pattern that is different, and we can summarise this using the mnemonic HIDE with an extra E on it. So you need to know that they found that criminals are habitually angry. They are, unsurprisingly, irritable. They're dissatisfied with their lot, and this probably explains why they rationalise and do offences, criminal actions. They're egocentric, which means they only think about themselves, and they want excitement at all costs. Now, this is a sum up of the 52 thinking patterns which Yochelson and Samenow found. So that's the end of this study. That's all the essential notes you need, and I'll see you in class.